Today on the Why of Math, we're going to be discussing what numerical methods are. Quite simply, numerical methods are ways of getting an estimate of an answer when getting an exact solution is too complicated. Some basic numerical methods include Euler's method, where we estimate the value of a function by taking the known value of a function at one point and its derivative, and then projecting it over a certain delta x. And then we then use that estimated value to compute a function another delta x over based on its estimated derivative at that point. Now, in the case of an exponential growth function, this is just the compound interest formula. We know that since compounding continuously converges to an exponential function, compounding discretely is just applying Euler's method to the exponential function. In the case of integration, the corresponding numerical method is using the rectangle, or for a more precise solution, the trapezoidal method. Another common numerical method is the Monte Carlo method. Now, this is where we use a probabilistic trial in order to get a statistical estimate of something we can't compute exactly. A simple Monte Carlo method would be, how do we calculate pi? Well, we know that the area of a unit circle is equal to pi. So the area of 1/4 circle will be pi over 4. And we know that the equation for the unit circle is x squared plus y squared is equal to 1. So we want to compute the area. We want to know what is the probability of x squared plus y squared being less than or equal to 1 for a random x and y. So we take a random x and a random y between 0 and 1, and then see if x squared plus y squared is less than or equal to 1. With a large number of trials, the number of combinations where x squared plus y squared divided by the number of trials converges to pi over 4, which is the probability of it fitting into that area. If we take now, we do need a very large number of trials for this to work. 10 million trials might be, would get you several decimal places of pi over 4, and then you have to multiply it by 4 to get pi. That's not going to be easy to do by hand, and humans are not good at generating random numbers anyway. But with a computer, doing such a large number of trials is actually very efficient. Done in a couple of minutes, or less, depending on how powerful a computer you have. That's all for today, folks. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and leave any questions in the comments section. Thank you.